my squad. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Before we get started, let's check to make sure the notification went out and that the sound is working. I can see the notification went out. And the sound's working. So today I have an unboxing. I have a story. Believe me, get your popcorn and your tea because that one's interesting. And I am working on my entry for How It's a Moon. This is with Kevin's wife, aka Erica from Kevin's DP Creations. Don't shoot me, Erica. I think I got that wrong. I've also started on my canvas for. Hold on, I'll get that in a second. Small Shop Fall Festival 2024. And I know that's what the Neighbors Outpost. I'm doing a Distracted by Diamonds called Witchy Basic. And I've started, this is a free form. And you can see I'm starting to do all the outlining. I was up till really early this morning doing that. I just started and could not stop. So I've still got some more outlining to do. And then I'll start filling in these areas. I think what I'm also going to do is I'm going to outline the all the black with a row of either 3865, 5200, or may do it with glow in. Oh, I may do it with glow in the dark. I think I have enough glow in the dark rounds to do it. And then I'm going to add special drills in here. I'm going to add crystals. I'm just gonna have fun. I know that the Small Shop Fall Festival, I believe runs all the way to October 31st. So yeah. So let me finish this letter out here, and then we'll get into the unboxing here in a few minutes. And I'll get into the story in a little while. I'm still on edge from Thursday with that one. That was a crazy night. Mother. Mom brings me a drill that she found in the floor or somewhere. Oh, she said it was stuck on the bottom of her foot. Yeah. Okay. If you're watching this on #replay, or even if you're here, I have a question for y'all. Weirdest place you found a drill? Leave, if you watch this on #replay, leave #replay and your answer in the comments. For me, the weirdest place I found a drill was a butt cheek. Yeah, it was on my butt cheek. So, okay. I wanted to get this letter done. And then, there we go. As you can see, the wolf is starting. This is going to be gorgeous because it's like the wolf, but the forest and everything is in him, like coming through him. He's one of 3 wolves I have. And he only has 13 colors. I can work him. I believe I can work him up in no time. So I Yeah, maybe seeing me doing the other ones too, guys. You know, Rhonda did throw it out there to do all three of them. I told her challenge accepted. I just don't know if I'll get them all three done in a month. Might have to be about 3 months. Because your girl still got 1, 2, 3, 4. I still got 5 whips over here. And I may be starting an Eeyore. Just all depends. So, all right. Well, let me move stuff out of the way so we can. So this is a win for Miss Wanda from Wanda's Work Basket. She was doing my favorite things. And I was actually working on Treetop Duet, which I still have, I'd say half to go on that. So she wrote me a little note. I'm just going to stick that off the side because it's kind of personal. So I won a little tote bag from her. And this tote bag is so cute. Live life in full bloom. Oh, that's so cute. I like that. Mom may actually like this little tote bag. Because it's purple and Mom loves it. It has the purple in it, and Mom loves purple. So she sent me a storage case, and I love. And she like that she put the washi tape on there. I love these storage cases. Hi, Snug Sissy. I love these. I love these. She sent me a little goodie bag and a canvas. Oh, this is from Happy Planner. The bag, the tote bag. I didn't know Happy Planner did tote bags. I thought they only did the journals and stuff. Okay. I won this from Wanda's Work Baskets giveaway for the event. It was one of her Tuesday night giveaways. So she sent me this canvas. Oh, this is from Everyday E-Deals, or yeah, Everyday Deals. This has 22 colors. And it is these cute canary and hummingbirds and sunflowers. That is gorgeous. It's a round 40 by 30. Oh, that's gorgeous. That's going to work up really nice. So how are you, Sissy? How's y'all's weather? It's cool here today. I actually got the window open and all. And then she sent a little goodie bag. You are amazing. I like the bag. And let's see what she's put in here. Oh, I see stickers. Okay, of course, she's got her little business card. Ooh, a puppet. Yeah, Alexa, what's the weather?
Good afternoon, MUTTNUTT'S. Right now in Crisfield, it's 74 degrees Fahrenheit with partly sunny skies.
Yeah, that's cool for
Today's
us.
forecast has mostly sunny weather, with a high of 75 degrees and a low of 61 degrees.
Yeah, that's cool for us. I love poppets. I love poppets. I love poppets. That'll go in the keychain of my other ones. Um, ooh, this is lip gloss. Ooh, that smells good. Has like I want to say a faint cherry smell. Ooh, mama, you'll want. Come here, mom. Come here, a sec. She had included 3 candies. They are white peach. I know mom's gonna like them. Mom loves peach. A mushroom sticker. I love my stickers. No does not mean convince me. I like that. That's cute. Not today, Satan. I like that one too. Nail file. An art dot tray. I love these little art dot trays. Okay, I've never seen one like this. That's cute. And so, oh, I like the little sheep stickers. They're cute. I love these pins. I watched when she was learning how to make these. I know Gemma was making these, and then Miss Wanda started. They're so cute. And then a little pair of shark earrings. I may pass them on to one of my nieces because I don't have pierced ears, but they do. Here you go, Mama. Come here. Woo. Here. These are white peach candy that Miss Wanda sent with the thing. And then I know I don't think your ears pierced, but you might want to give them to one of the girls. The little sharks. The little sharkies. Do you want the little? Do you want the little lammies? Maya July birthday. Yeah. Mom, it's September. I know, and I didn't really give her. You want the little lammies? Your stickers. I didn't really give her anything big, so I figured I'll just tell her this is her other part to her. Yeah. Thank you, Miss Wanda. I like everything you included in here. So, oh, and here you can have this too. Mom, here. Here you go. It says, live life in full bloom. It's from Happy Planner. I didn't know they did little tote bags. It's a nice little tote bag for you. Mom loves her tote bags. I love it. She's got the gnome one that I won from Miss Wanda a couple of months ago. Mom's got that one in her room. She put that one up. But yeah, I love the storage and everything. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you for the note as well, Miss Wanda. And yes, I did reach out to you on the email. So okay, so back to the whoopee for How at the Moon. Hi, Sandy. Girl, I'm a little bit better than I was on Thursday. I told everybody the other night in Nix's live and all. I'd tell the story today. Oh shoot! I'm throwing my tray. Oh, okay. the other thing, Sandy, that we've been talking about, that's working itself out, slowly but surely. Okay, Thursday night, I'm sitting here in my bed by my desk. I think I was actually watching something on the computer. He texts me saying he's on his way. I go to turn to look out the window. Okay, now, granted, when I did this, I was probably 6, 7 inches from my window. Okay. I turn and I'm staring dead in the eyes of either a rat snake or a black snake coming up the side of my bed. Between me, my sister, and my one of my nieces, we tore my room apart. Yeah, Sandy, I've been watching you do the 9/11 one. That's going to be gorgeous. That wolf. Oh my gosh. Our down Ocean City, Maryland, our local beaches, they have a memorial, firefighters memorial down there, where we have a piece of the 9/11 from 9/11 piece of I want to say it's, if I'm not mistaken, they said it was out of Tower 1. We have that there. And they're going to light the lights on 9/11, and then they'll shut them off right at midnight on September 12th. But we shine 2 lights into the sky, for 9/11. But yeah, so getting back to this. So me and my sister are tearing things apart, and all of a sudden my sister sees him. She hit him with the shovel, but we never found him. We don't know if he figured out, went back out however he got in, and we've not figured out where that was. But yeah, we never found the snake. And he was probably only about that big around. He wasn't that big, and he really weren't that long either, that from what I could tell. So that was my Thursday night. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday were really pretty good. Me and Mom ran some errands on Friday. Was it Friday? No, we ran the errands on Friday. Yeah, we did. We ran errands on Friday. And then Saturday, we went to the parade, which I live streamed. Sunday, we went to boat docking, which, oh God, wound up getting rained out. At the end, we left early. We went to the carnival grounds just to get my chicken on a stick and my lo mein. Then we came home. Mom went back that night to fireworks with my niece. So the weekend was good, but Thursday was you almost finished Twin Towers? Yeah, I started on my one that Berta sent me, my Witchy Basics for Small Shop Fall Festival. So I got a lot of the outlining done. I'm doing all the outlining. And then I'm just gonna, because this event runs through October, so Once I get all the outlining done, then I'm going to go back in and start filling in different spots. And I think I'm going to outline everything in glow in the dark, because I do have glow in the dark from drills from Tima. So I think what I'll do is I'll go through and I have some that I think I got from Timu as well. So I have plenty of glow in the dark drills to outline it. And then what I'm going to do is do a mix of 310 and 939 for the background. I'm just going to mix some 310 and 939 together and do the background. So, but yeah. So other than that, I mean, I've had a good week. Except for Mr. Snaky. You know. You know, other than that, it's been a good week. But yeah. I need 12. So you know, I could still remember, you know, because 9/11, of course, you know, is coming up. I can vividly remember exact moment I heard the plane hit the towers. I know what was going on. My mom was still working for Head Start, and they was where our food line is now. And it was her payday. It was her payday, so the mail had just came. Her check had came in the mail. I would go get her check. She'd sign the back of her check. I'd co-sign it, and the bank would cash it for us. Yeah, I remember that so vividly. I and my sister was still home with the baby, because I think Virginia was. Oh God, how old was Virginia? Oh wow, Sandy, wow. I forget how old my niece was at that time. Um, and I yelled to her, I'm like, am I dreaming this? You know, and she's asking me the same thing. And so I go and I walk from where we lived all the way to where my mom worked, which was a good 20-30 minute walk. Go get her check cash. They let them leave early. Parents were coming and getting their kids, taking them home, you know, which I understand, because they were talking about the president's plane, because actually he was in Florida. Yeah, I see, Sandy. Yeah. I believe he was in Florida reading to kids at a school and hit the flight path for a lot of the eastern seaboard goes over where I live. You know, and of course, you know, him flying back to DC, you know, to Andrews, or, you know, wherever they would fly him in, or if they flew him into Dover, you know. And I had a good friend of mine who was a roof contractor. He was in DC with a friend. They were getting ready to start work on this friend's roof when the plane that hit the Pentagon come really, really low over the house they were on. He said he went as flat to the roof as he could. He could feel the downdraft of the plane. He said if he reached up, he probably could have touched the plane. Where the house was located, they could see the Pentagon from there. And they watched the plane crash right into the Pentagon. So So yeah, it was crazy. I mean, I still wanted to believe that was just a nightmare. That whole day was a nightmare. And another friend of ours, she had her daughter, worked on babysat on Long Island, but she worked at a place that was directly across the street from Tower One, I believe it was. Yeah, and she overslept and was still on Long Island when the tower came down and destroyed the building she would have been in. And she would have opened that day. She would have opened that day. She always, and so she would have been the only employee in the building at the time. She said that was scary, knowing that she could have been in that building if she had been on time that morning. It was sad. I mean, but that weren't the first. Hey, Louis, that weren't the first attacks on the Twin Towers, though, because they did have the one when they tried to bomb the parking structure underneath. So that was the second attempt on the buildings. But oh, damn it! It's crazy though to think back about it. Yeah, I know there was a lot of people. Yeah, they said they actually, either overslept or missed their trains or whatever, and weren't at work. It's crazy to think. It really is. Just like when the Challenger exploded, I could still remember where I was that day. When they said throttle up and she exploded. I happened to be home sick from school that day and was watching it on TV. And, because I knew that we probably would be talking about the shuttle going up in school, when I did go back. Never thought that it was going to explode. It's funny how when you can remember things like that, where you were in situations like that. I think I was middle school when that happened. I was probably sixth, maybe seventh grade, I think. Yeah, I was because I would have still been in Woodson, so yeah. Yeah, I see, Sandy. Wow. That had to be scary to be that close to it. That had to be scary. But thank gosh, when they crashed into the Pentagon, that the area the plane hit was under construction So there was hardly anybody in that section. Still sad, all the people that were lost on the plane and everything, but that could have been a lot worse too. Um, just like the plane that crashed into that field in Pennsylvania. What? Okay, why are you getting mad at me then? But yeah. Okay, let's do. Okay. Now I am having an. Okay, I had to turn the. Just, that I hate when they do that with a canvas. The threes and the fives are on a color that's so similar to each other, and the six. So I have to turn the light pad down just to see them. All right, let's do the. Let's go ahead and do the five. Then we'll do five. Hold on a minute, guys. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. I'm back. But yeah, so that was crazy though. Um, I still don't think they have an actual accurate count of the deaths from that day. I really don't. Um, we'll never know. So let's see, what have I got going on for the channel? I know I have a few videos, going up. I might not have many content videos for a while, guys. Just because I haven't filmed them. It was a busy weekend, so I didn't have a chance to film videos this weekend. So I gotta get in, start filming some videos. Probably do some time, just some general time lapse videos. Um, let's see. I will be live Thursday, as far as I know. Unless something comes up. But as far as I know, I don't have anything. I don't have anything going on this week. Some, She can come here if she wants, Mama. She's fine. You cutie patootie kitty cat. Mom's cat's so pretty. She's like calicos and white. She's really pretty. So, yeah, so that's what I got planned for now. Um, which it doesn't take long to sit down and film the videos. What takes the longest is the editing. So, and not really the actual editing part, the exporting is what takes the longest. Because I can actually edit the video in no time, because basically all I'm doing is going in, speeding it up, exporting that, and then going back in and just adding music to that in my intro and my outro. Um, so it's just the exporting of the file is what takes so long. Mom, Sandy Chan says hi. Do you hear me? What? Sandy said hi. Hi. Mom says hi. But yeah, she's in there with her baby. Her baby is seeking her attention. Me and Mom had to go out and run a couple errands this morning, and yeah, little Mama was upset because her mama left her this morning. She's her mommy's girl. And she's Mom's shadow. But it tickles me and Mom, though. We come back, we have this wagon that we use, when we go grocery shopping and all. She has to get up on top of it and go to sleep for a little while when we get back. It's so cute. It is. It's so cute. And then I'm fish sitting, of course, for my boyfriend right now until he gets straight with some stuff. So my cat likes laying by the fish tank watching the fish swim. It's a beta. His name is Sebastian. And then there's 3 snails in there: Gary, Turbo, and Sully. Of course, Gary is from, SpongeBob. Sully is from Monsters Inc. Turbo from the Turbo movie, because Turbo was a snail. And Sebastian came from Little Mermaid. I just call him Gary and the Snail Crew. Or Sebastian and the Snail Crew. Oh, cool, Sandy. Yeah, you'll figure it all out. It takes a little bit to get yourself, set up the way you want to be set up, and figuring all your controls and stuff out. So, I'm telling you, these fives are confetti through here. Believe me. That's the thing though. A lot they were asking, do you like confetti or color blocking? I'm okay with either or. Um, I'm okay with both. And I know some people's brains can't handle both. Um, you know, Especially if you have OCD, ADD, ADHD, you know, um, anxiety. You know, a lot of people can't handle that. So they like color blocking. Um, and then there's some that can't handle the color blocking. They like the confetti. And the same thing with squares and rounds. There are some people that can do they just do rounds. They can't do squares. Some that do squares that they can't do the rounds. Me, I'm okay with either or. I'll do either or. I mean, when I first started diamond painting, though, I mostly was doing rounds because that's the only canvases I I found on at the time. They were all round drills. And then I happened to order from, I got um, where I won from, and on I got from One Day Savings. And I got my first couple squares. I've done one of those, and that was actually a SpongeBob painting, actually. That came out so sticky. And that's when I also used S for the first time as well, too, was in that painting. Um, That was the first time I used S. I used S Garnet, and I remember I put it in Gary's show, and I think I used some S, um, like the crystal sparkler. I think I used them on Plankton, and I used some pink neon jellies. I used them in Patrick. So yeah, that was my first time using some bling as well. Now I can't look at a painting and not think, "Ooh, I could put bling here. Ooh, I could put bling there." You know, Still not a big blinger, but like Rochelle or Tima or Cheryl, um, I'm not quite that go that crazy yet with the bling. Um, but yeah, so It's pretty cool. Now my other square that I got from One Day Savings is a Christmas painting. Um, I'm not sure when I'm going to start that because it looks like it looks like a Christmas tree farm. It's really pretty. Still gotta finish Max and Grinch. Still have not finished Max and Grinch. Um, so I still have some whips over here, and I know. Oh, that one was not supposed to go there. I know there's supposed to be some events to help you do your whips, so I'll be on the lookout for those. Cause yeah, I have whips. But then again, I'll sit down and I'll get them done in no time. So, um, so Alexa, how many weeks are in this month?
September has 4 weeks and 2 days.
Oh yeah, so I have enough to get to the do a section a week on this for the event and still have one section left over. So, so that's I tried to divide my canvas out into the sections for each week of of the event. If I can. There are some that, I have to do it because it's bigger. So I have to plan to do, you know, more than one section for that month or that week. Keep kidding. Um, I got a little putty on the canvas, but I'm just trying to double check that I didn't miss any of these fives because, like I said, that's the only issue with this canvas is that the fives, 3, 5, and the 6 and the 8 are all on similar kind of colors. So you have to really pay attention. But you can already see the wolf coming out. That is so neat. And it's like he has a mountain scene in him, you know. And I can tell you as many times as you scan an area, when you put that drill away, when you think you have gotten them all and you put that drill away, a symbol pops up every time. Every time. Let's do the number 3 next. And that's the other thing, when you leave it in hashtag replay, if you're watching this on replay, when you're working a canvas, do you skip around with your symbols and do the one that sticks out to you, or do you stay strictly going down the schematic, like from top to bottom, like say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, say you got 13 colors. Do you go 1 to 13, 13 to 1, or do you skip around like me? When I started out, the 2s, which were 310, they stuck out to me. So that's what I did first. And then I went to the letter R, which was next, and then of course the P's, and then the 5s, and now I'm doing the 3s. So for me, it's whatever sticks out. Because I can tell the 3s from the 6s. So yeah, so for me, it's all whatever symbol sticks out to me is what I do. And it's the same thing when I bling a canvas, put bling on my canvas too. For me, it's the first spot that catches my eye in the picture in the canvas is where I look. Okay, what can I bling here? What would look good with bling? You know what I mean? So, but we all had. There's no right or wrong way to diamond paint. And what did I tell you? Oh no, they're 6s. Never mind. I thought they were 5s. Oh, they are. It is a 5. What did I tell you? So yeah, there's no right or wrong way to diamond paint. When we get a diamond painting, we have the creative license to change whatever we want. So we don't actually have to do the way it's charted if we don't want. So so yeah. But yeah, that's how I work. When I sit down and I know I'm going to add bling in the canvas, I sit down and I look at, okay, this area is catching my eye. So I focus in on that area. I sit down with I have all my special drills out. And I look at the symbols in that area, and I look at the colors, and I'm like, okay, I have this in an AB. Let's see. And then what I do is I take out a few and I lay them on the top of the plastic over where that symbol would be in that area and see how it looks. And if I like that, then I'm like, okay, well, I'll replace that drill with this drill in that area. And I write out a schematic, because I don't always look at the one on the canvas. But there's also another reason I do this, because I put the symbol, the number, the symbol, the DMC. Then I have another column here that if I'm going to change that DMC to a specialty drill, I'll write what I'm changing and where I'm changing off over in my notes on this side. So it's kind of it started out as it was just a way to keep me, because I don't always look at the schematic on here, because sometimes it's covered by my, my release paper or whatever. And it was a way for me to ambulance. Um, it was a way for me to have the chart beside me, and be able to refer to it, because I don't always remember to look at the one on here. So it's kind of an OCD, ADD, ADHD thing. All right, now that was our fire truck. It's got to be, Mama. Either that or they have a structure fire with Marion or somebody. Day's first day of school. Oh my gosh. Please tell me somebody has not run a school bus. We've had that happen the past few years. Stupid people run past they see the red lights on the bus, the sign is out, and they still run the school bus. Because our high school kids are just gotten out of school, and our middle school kids. So it's crazy, y'all. It is. It's really crazy, but you know. So this is coming along really, really good. I am in love with how this is coming out. Um, just making sure there's no more threes up here. I know I have more threes, but I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss any up there. Um, oh hell! No, that's got to be a fire somewhere. They just took Pumper. That's got to be a fire somewhere. Mm. But yeah. So that's how I look at when I bling something, though. That's what I do. I sit there and I just stare at the canvas, and areas that catch my eye, I look at putting the bling there, you know. And then I'll step back as well, you know, and look at the canvas from a distance, after I'm done, and like, do I really like what I did? Because we can always pluck it off and change it, you know. We can always take off what we did and change it. Um, That's the thing. That's what the tweezers are for. And I'm very good at using the tweezers. So, um, no, but so that's how but the way I do it may not work for someone else. Okay, who beeped the horn? What? Color vehicle. Mom. Might have been Tammy. Oh, I don't know. Somebody went by and beeped the horn. That's all I know. but yeah, so we can take a concept that somebody else does and we can tweak it and make it work for us. You know, um, the way we kit up or the way we work. Like I'll work left to right, top to bottom, um, on anything bigger than a 30 by 40. 30 by 40 or smaller, I work bottom left to the right and up. So so it all depends on the size canvas is how I work. If I'm working from the bottom to the top or the top to the bottom, you know. Um, I hope nobody's run a school bus. I hope nobody's run a school bus because we got high schoolers and middle schoolers getting out right now.
I know.
And they just were talking about that on the news this week. You can see, look how it's coming.
Yeah, but that one girl in that one car with that second vehicle going in, she would not slow down and get over to the side when she had plenty of time. She tried her best to outrun that fire truck or whatever it was.
That was Pumper. The second one, that was Pumper.
Yeah. And she's trying to out fucking run it.
It's all right. I don't know who was driving it.
Screamed the top of my lungs at her.
I don't know who was driving it, but he had her in the wind.
Telling you.
202
I hate people like that.
202 was flying in the wind too, weren't she?
Yeah.
Our boys and girls don't play with the trucks. For what they took out, I'm wondering if it's either an accident or a fire. I mean, they were late. I heard them when they were coming down the highway. They were laying on that horn.
And the second one, she was that woman.
Pumper, yeah, Pumper was laying on that horn.
She had plenty of room to move over to the side of the road, and she tried to outrun that goddamn fire truck. And I was screaming top of my lungs at her and looked her right in her damn face and told her to get the hell the fuck over.
It is. It's an actual move over law.
Motherfucking stupid blonde-headed bitch.
Because she probably got to go pick her kid up from school.
Yeah, you're going to hold up a fire truck going to a call.
It's all right. They'll run her over and take care of her at the same time. It does. We have some stupid people around here that try to outrun the trucks. Trucks are coming barreling. Instead of moving over, letting them go past, and then you go. All right, Sandy. Yeah. It's infuriating, especially when you come from a family that is full of firefighters, and you know you grew up in a firefighting family. Yeah. So, okay. So I believe that's all the threes. All right. This is coming out so good though. I'm just looking back at it. I could start to see his muzzle and you know everything coming out. His eyes are gonna. I can't wait to get to him to doing his eyes. So let's do this. Let's do 8. Okay, I think my camera's going to play. But StreamYards is actually in the process. They're under new ownership, and Bending Spoon's got them, but they're also in the process of updating and plans the and everything. So um, yeah. So yeah, that's going on. So normally I have my, you know, light brighter, but this one is a little tricky. I need that just that little bit of soft light behind it. Um, yeah, we probably got a skeleton crew anyway right now. They can, and that's the thing right now. You know, with people at work and you know, in school back, we don't have it. You know, so we got to roll what trucks we can with the crews, and they got to get. Yeah. No, because actually that would have been proved it was her fault. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think they got cameras on the dashboards of the fire trucks. So what I'll probably do is finish this section and start the next section because there's 4 weeks in this month. So this means it's 4 weeks in the event. So I have enough to do 2 sections now, and the rest. Then what I'll do is I'll line up my release papers and in the sections so that they're even and ready to go. Just when I kit up, it doesn't bother me. I can put down the release papers in any way. Oh, they probably got it from the fire truck. But the truck wasn't stopped on the side of the road, so the move over law don't mean anything. That's only for them when they're on the side. I think the move over law should be no matter if they're on the side of the road or they're coming up the road. I digress. So I'll have to realign my rest of my release papers. That's an OCD thing for me, because when I go to start a section, I need that section release paper to be even with this, So, but that's just an OCD thing for me. That's a me thing. That's not, I mean, you can work however you want. That's just, like I say, that's just a me thing. But we all have those quirky little things we do when we diamond paint that are ways that help us do whatever it is, be it the way we kit up, the way we do our release papers, the way we use washi tape, which I gotta find a pretty one to put around this when it's done. I only have like 200 rolls of washi tape. Yeah. Oh, okay, Sissy, have a good day at work. Not talking to you, Mama. Mom, mom was off in a zone and thought, what were you in your candy corn zone? Were you eating your candy corns? Oh, your cereal. Guys, I will be right back myself. Hold on, give me a moment. I'm back too. Sorry about that. I had to step away a minute. Oh, potty break.
People like them are what call another actor.
Oh, but anywho. So I think doing this one, I'm going to have to keep the light pad on the first level of the low light, because I need that little bit of light to see. But then again, if it's too bright, I can't see the symbols. It's one of those, because of the grays and all, they put the symbols on similar colors, the background behind it, and it's kind of plays tricks on your eyes. So we'll do the sixes next. So, but it's because it's a lot of black and gray. There's a few blues in here. There's so. And I understand they need to use the different grays for the shading and stuff. So. But, What? You're multitasking, huh, Sandy? And see, that's what I do out later when I go to film some time-lapse videos. I'll set it up, mute all my sounds, and set and film, and I just sit here and watch TV or listen to the TV or listen to someone else's live stream or video, and just do what I need to do. Same thing if I'm just sitting here diamond painting. That's what I do. I'm listening to a live stream, or I have the TV going, or I'm listening to music. If you're watching this on #replay, leave in the comments of when you're diamond painting, what media are you consuming? Is it music, TV, audiobooks, YouTube? So for me, it just depends on what I'm doing. So most of the time, the TV's going in the background, and I either have music on, or I'm watching a YouTube video, or listening to a live stream. You know, so. But I'm always multitasking, doing something. But yeah. And if you have any comments or questions or suggestions, leave them in the comments below. Little constructive criticism has never hurt anyone. I'm always open to constructive criticism. Yes, micro took a booty. That's what we say when it makes the ice and spits the ice out. It took a booty. But yeah, so feel free, if you have any suggestions or comments or, you know, questions or whatever, feel free to leave them down below. Or, you know, if you are working, lurking, thank you. Because I know there are people that work and lurk. Or if you're just lurking in general, hi. You know, you're only going to get the information I want to put out about myself. So, you know, stuff that is already public knowledge most of the time, anyway. Because I know there's those trolls out there that like to sit back in someone's live streams, and then see what information they can run with, twisting people's words and things like that, you know. Somebody out there? I hear an engine. Oh, okay. I knew I heard an engine and it sounded close. It sounds horrible. There are some people in this town that have some vehicles that sound like they're only stuck together with a little bit of rust. Me and Mom were talking about that this morning. Yeah. So I do have a Team Root package coming, y'all. That's got a special surprise in it. I got my very first custom. I'm not telling you what the custom is because I want it to be a surprise for the channel. Plus, it's got some Halloween. It's got some Halloween canvases in it because I didn't have any. I wanted to really do for Craft Retreat, with J Rob and Rebecca. So I got me a couple from Temu. They're 40 by 50s. And I'm going to have trouble choosing the one I want to do first, or actually do for the event, because I love all three of them. I may have to either put it out there as a vote on the community tab or do a wheel spin. So. Because they're both like freaking, they're all three so freaking cute in their own rights. Do what, Mama? Yeah. Probably not. And the wind's blowing. Probably not. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Didn't mean to yawn like that. Um, but yeah, so I have that coming, which that'll be here. I say maybe by next week, because I know it just shipped out. So my custom I ordered it. I ordered it as a 40 by 40. Um, and I ordered it in square, I believe. So detail should be good. I mean, 40 by 40 is a good size. Um, I think I just hope the rendering um is good. Um, you mean, but I wanted a custom of this picture. So I mean, if it's not that good, I mean, I will order another custom and I'll go bigger. You know, I'll go 50 by 50 you know, or bigger. Um, but I have hope. I have hope that it's going to be okay. So, I do. I have hope it'll be okay. Hmm. Yeah, so God, that already looks so freaking good. I just got a little bit left to do. That looks so good already. This is going. Ooh, this is going to be a pretty canvas. Then I have a wolf that's got lightning around him, and I have a colorful one. I don't know. I didn't think they fit the. I don't know. This one just fits. I can't explain it. It's one of those things you just can't explain. You just know it just, you don't know why, but you know. And it's really, like I say, it's really starting to come together. And this is just one section, and this is the bottom, like his mouth and his muzzle. Oh, when I was doing the scavenger hunt on for the How at the Moon event, those wolves, the pictures of those wolves at that sanctuary are so gorgeous. Those babies are so pretty. They're so pretty. Our local zoo has red wolves, and they're a part of a conservation program from down south somewhere. And so every so often, when you know, and our one, she just got put back on exhibit not too long ago because she had some kind of surgery. But when they do have pups, the pups get sent to, when they're old enough, they get sent to other zoos. Our Indian bear cub, the second one, he is going to Switzerland. I forget where the first one went, but our zoo is also in a conservation program with the Indian bears. I know right now Pinocchio, our male Indian bear, is on loan to another zoo for a breeding program. I'm not sure when he will come back home. And Chachka, they didn't even think that she was able to have cubs anymore. And they were surprised with these little cubs. Remy and I forget what the other one was named. But yeah. So yesterday or today was his last day on exhibit, and he will be transitioning to be shipped to Switzerland to his new home, where he will become part of, a conservation breeding program of the Indian bears. But anyway, so yeah, we do have a small little zoo. It's nothing big, but I think our zoo is like 80 some years old, I think. All I know is I've been going ever since I was a little kid, so as long as I can remember. But, yeah, so I love my wolves. We had neighbors when I was growing up. They had a pure wolf, bred wolf. She was pure wolf. She'd swim in the swimming pool with us, and she'd play. Then they had some hybrid mixed ones. They were a little more. Um, I don't know. I was scared of them. I was more scared of them than the purebred wolf, the pure wolf. Um, she was a sweetheart. She wound up dying of old age. Um, she lived. She lived like a queen. She had her outside run that she would go in doing, when she wanted. She could go in and out anytime she wanted. But she had her own bed in the house, and she, yeah, she was spoiled. Gentle as owl outdoors. I mean, so gentle. And the only reason they had her is her mother was hit and killed, and she was the only pup laying there by the mother. They don't know if she had siblings, um, and or somebody purposely killed the mother, and took all but for her. Um, they don't know. But she lived out a good life. She lived a good life. I mean, they had to actually bottle feed her and everything as a pup, because she was actually young. I mean, real young, when she was found. So, and they started off fostering her, and um, she just was too imprinted on humans, so she couldn't be released back into the wild. Her name was Sheba. Sheba was pretty. She was Snow White. Her name was Queen Sheba, but most time we just call her Sheba. Just trying to make sure I didn't miss no fours. I'll go with 9 next. I'm just gonna bounce, 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 bounce. I'm gonna be like Tigger. I'm gonna be bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. But yeah, so I've actually had experience around wolves before, and like I say, they can be very gentle creatures, any animal really can be a gentle creature until it is feeling threatened. And normally, when they feel threatened, is when 9 times out of 10 is when, if they're feeling threatened, that's when they attack. If you treat an animal with respect, it's going to show you respect because it's not going to feel like, okay, this person is trying to hurt me. I'm going into fear or flight mode. You know. You also got to watch the body language of animals too. You know, watching their body language and knowing there's the signs of when they're scared, you know, or when they're angry, or, you know, I guess because I've grown up with, you know, that being, I was raised that way, knowing how to pay attention to my surroundings, you know. So that means if I'm working around an animal, you know, I need to know, okay, so I'm working around this horse. I need to watch for these signs. If I see these signs, I need to make sure I get the clear path out of the way because if not, I could get kicked. I've actually never been kicked by a horse. I've had my foot stepped on by a pony. Crazy little pony. I miss him. Oh my god. That pony was my baby. That was my Chester. Remember when my dad got him for me and my sister? And some wild dogs cornered him and he got tangled up and he broke 2 of his legs. And back then, when that happened, they didn't have the technology they have today for horses that break a limb. And so my dad had to put him to sleep. Which growing up around horses, it was. I've seen that done before. So, it didn't. It hurt, but then again, it didn't hurt because I knew he was better off. Because horses, when they break a bone, they can get what's called laminitis. Um, yeah, and that's not good for them. Nowadays, um, they have technology that a horse breaks a bone, they can help them. I've actually seen where they've made I've seen this for an elephant too, and it was so weird. They've actually can make prosthetics for animals. So like prosthetic legs for animals or limbs, you know, which is pretty dang neat. Uh, it is. It's pretty dang neat. The technology has come that far, you know, that we can make prosthetics for animals now, just like they do for humans. You know. Um, let's see, 7. It's pretty neat. But so let's see. So I need some brighter lights. Uh, okay, there we go. My lights were not as bright as they should be. Uh, but yeah, so yeah, it is. It's neat that how, and we can use 3D printing now to make you know um, replicas of body parts, so surgeons can use them to know how they're going to perform a surgery. Um, you know, it's so neat. It actually is. It's so neat to sit there and watch a 3D printer. You know, like watch it actually. And I've actually stood it in our library has a 3D printer that you can use your library card and um, they'll use somebody's on duty to help you print items every so many times a month and all that. But it's just neat to stand there and watch that printer go back and forth, laying that filament down as it's melted, and we get our trays or whatever item is being printed, it's so fascinating. It's like our we have an ice machine that my mom bought from my boyfriend, and I will stand there and I watch it just make the ice. It's so mesmerizing, you know. But I like watching stuff like that. So and then you're like, how does it do that? How does it, freeze it on these little pegs and then release it off of these little pegs and you know but yeah, it's so neat. Dishes are done, Sandy. Sometimes you get a mundane task like that. If you have like what they call it, white noise, or in the background. um and what was that? Anyway, you got or you got a show or something playing in the background. You normally can focus and just get your by the time you look, you're done doing whatever you were doing. you know it makes a boring task a lot easier to do. It's like, I started this and I'm like, okay, I'm almost finished this section already. And hadn't even I had only probably when I went live, I had only been diamond painting maybe 10 minutes. So I had really just started the section, and now I'm almost finished. So it's hard to believe it's 4 o'clock already. I guess because I got up a little, well, not early, but I got up, and when I got up, we had errands to run. So usually when we have a day like that, it it seems like the day just flies by. So we only got three three colors to do after this one. Yeah, 3 colors left. And then, oh yeah, I'm almost been live too. Okay, that's good. Um, I will probably just do this section, and then I might do that section on Thursday, because the canvas for the small shop fall festival, yeah, that one I'm going to. That one I'll probably just work offline. Hey, Kayleen, how are you? He only, believe it or not, he only has 13 colors. He only has 13 colors. They're mostly grays and blues. There is some 3865 and some 310. And then the rest are pretty much grays and blues. But yeah, I'm liking how he's coming out. He's really pretty. Now, my what I'm doing for small shop haul though, I have free range on that one. I'm doing Witchy Basic from Distracted by Diamonds. So basically, that's just a black and white canvas, pretty much. You know, all the black is the outline right now. And then I just fill in wherever I want with my spares. So basically, think of this as a giant art dot sticker. Basically, those free style art dot stickers that we get with our art dot canvases. Yep, it's a Nix tray. It's Cyan Waters, and it's the one I had personalized. So Nix calls me Mutter, so I have it personalized with Mutter on the side, and I have the cover minder bar to go with it. Yeah, I'm going to use my spares to color and all to color it in. So what I'm doing right now is I'm doing all the outlining of the, the 310. I'm outlining all that. So I still got about half, a little over half a little less than half the canvas to finish that on. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back with glow in the dark, and I'm going to outline all around everything on these outer edges. Anything in the center, I'm not going to outline, but I'm going to outline everything else. And then I'll probably do a mixture of 310 and 939 for the background. But I'm going to add, special drills. I'm going to add like metallics and crystals, things like that. Yeah. What it reminds me of is, I'm not sure where they're at right now. It reminds me of the Art Dot Freestyle stickers. When you buy an Art Dot canvas, they give you those little stickers in there that you can put your spares on. It's basically the same concept as that, but that's actually from Distracted by Diamonds. That's called Witchy Basic. And Berta sent that to me. I was talking about how I wanted to mess around with my multi-placers using my spares. Because I want to actually get better at using multi-placers. So Berta sent me the canvas. Yeah, I can't wait to see it too. I don't think I'll have it done by the end of the small shop hall fall festival. And the only reason I say that is because I don't know. I don't know if I'll have enough drills for my background, but I do know I have enough drills for what I'm coloring in. So that's why I went ahead and I'm doing the outline, and then I'll work on the different little sections, like the stars and the mushrooms and stuff like that. Yeah. So basically, it's like a giant one of those stickers. You know, um, I was going to do my other Distracted by Diamonds canvas. I believe it's called White Moon. But I figured I finally had enough spares to start that one. And I'm like, it'll be a work in progress as I go along, with my spares and everything. So, and I've got the creative license on that canvas. So, to do, normally we're following, the schematic, but on that one, I have the creative license to do whatever I want. So. But I do know I want to put a glow in the dark outline around stuff. And that's just because I like glow in the dark. So that's kind of a me thing. Oh, okay, Karen. Thank you for popping by. Yeah, I'm probably only going to be here a few more minutes myself anyway. Just till I finish this section off. I'll be live again Thursday, same time. I will. You do the same. We'll see each other around in the YouTube streets. So we have 2 more colors after this one. And this section will be done. he's going to be really. And I mean, he worked. That section worked up quick. I mean, real quick. I mean, and it does. This canvas has a lot. It has a good bit of color blocking, but it has a lot of confetti. So yeah. So yeah, so it's a good, excuse me guys, it's a good mix of both your color blocking and your confetti. And this is an Amazon canvas at that. So yeah. So I just have one drill and one color left. It's just one drill. um, and I've gotten to a point where I can get like one drill on the tip of my finger most of the time and actually place it with the tip of my finger. So there we go, guys. And when you're really close, it looks weird because you're seeing the blues and stuff. But when you stand back or you look at it on the camera, yeah, wow. Wow, that is gorgeous. That is really gorgeous. So, guys, that's where I'm going to go ahead. We've been live for a little over 2 hours. I'm going to go ahead and end the live here. Snuggy Sissy, thank you for popping by. As usual, Sandy Sissy, thank you for popping by as well. And Kayleen, thank you for popping by. Louis Fuller, thank you for popping by. And I will catch everybody around in other YouTube lives or on Thursday at 2 p.m. Bye, guys.